On today's episode, the internship.
The movie?
No, the training wheels for your post-MBA job.
Gross. Dang it.
Hey yo, it's your favorite 9 to 5 MisFits, Pavi and Nami, back again to help you crush unemployment and find success on your own terms, you beautiful unicorn. It's back to school month, which means we're continuing our discussion on the MBA. In the last few episodes, we talked about whether the MBA is right for you or not and what to do before and during. So today we're talking about one of the most crucial aspects of the MBA, which is the internship, and we'll go in chronological order again with before, during, and after.
Number 1, know your how. The search for your internship should start on day 1 and you should have a solid strategy, baby. Remember, career services is different in different schools when it comes to effectiveness and scope, so don't count on them to work for you. Especially if you're an international student, you have to work extra hard if you want to secure an amazing internship and get that full-time job after. So research the companies you want to work for, do some solid networking, conduct informational interview sessions, learn the company culture basically, like the best way to insert yourself.
Number 2, play the student card. As a student, you're in a unique position to be able to talk to bigwigs at companies, and they're more open to talking to students who just want information as opposed to someone who wants a job out of them, right? So use that to your full advantage. If there's a company you're interested in working for, do a class project on them. That way you can get in touch with some subject matter experts at the company, interview them for research purposes, and get some insider info, and you'll also build some valuable contacts in the process. True story, this is how I got my internships.
Had to plug yourself. Alright, so you've gotten your internship. Now what? Number 1, prepare for the worst. I mean, you know how crucial the internship is to you, but not everybody else gets it. Not every company has a well-defined internship, and even if they do, it solely depends on the supervisor or the team you're assigned to. Some managers actually don't even like having interns assigned to them, so you might get on a project that might not be aligned with your goals, like lots of coffee brewing, am I right? Not saying that this will happen to you, but it is a possibility. So what can you do?
Number 2, set the right expectations. Know exactly what you want to get out of this internship and communicate that to your supervisor and your team on day 1. Also ask them what expectations they have of you and how you can add value.
Number 3, take initiative. If your project isn't challenging enough or it's not even a concrete project, just make one for yourself, man. Do your homework about the company. Talk to other people in different departments. Figure out what the pain points are that aren't being addressed and propose a plan. Or just ask people how you can help.
Number 4, network like a mofo.
Yes!
Talk to everyone ever, and of course show genuine interest in them. That could be your fellow interns, people on your team, people on other teams. Conduct a ton of informational interviews to learn more about the company, different departments, and people's career paths. A great way to start is just go to LinkedIn, look up people at the company who go to your school. Just send them a quick email and make sure not to drop off the face of the planet after you're done with the internship. Do keep in touch with people.
Number 5, stick the landing. The end of the internship can be really nerve-wracking, especially if you want a full-time offer and you haven't gotten one yet. Set up a meeting with your supervisor and state your case, baby. Show them how you added value and communicate your interests to them. But don't be pushy. I mean, you've made your case, so now the ball's in their court.
Ooh, so many sports references for people who don't watch sports.
I know.
Okay, so now that the internship is done, if you have a full-time offer, yay! The pressure's off a bit, so you know what you're running towards now. So take classes that would add value to your post-MBA role. But if you don't have a full-time offer, what do you do then?
Cry, obviously. No, just kidding. Really take the time to reflect on how things went. Was it that the company didn't offer you something, and why was that? What could you have done differently? Did you not get adequate feedback from your supervisor? If you decided that you didn't want to return, what were your deciding factors? Was it the company, the location, the industry, or something else? Once you define those, you can start to understand what you actually want post-MBA and build a strategy around that. By the way, it's totally normal if your goals have changed since the start of your MBA. I mean, don't worry if you Shia LaBeouf your life, you know what I'm saying?
What are his goals anymore? Alright guys, we hope you found this useful. If you're currently doing an internship or have done one in the past, what was it like? Do you have any tips or tricks of your own to share? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for a Getting Real segment on Thursday, and we will see you next Tuesday with a brand new 5-minute hack. Bye!